Hello, Internet. Oh god. Okay. I've been planning to do this video for a while, but I was putting it off because I wanted to post other things instead. And so here I am. Nothing I've recorded recently is quite ready to be posted, so I decided I'd just do this real quick and edit and get it done. So here I am doing that. Uh, man. When I thought about doing this, I knew I was going to hate the drawing, whatever I came out with doing, and yeah, I still didn't quite like it, even when I had it finished in the 10-minute mark. I can't really say anything about the 1 minute and the 10-second, because that's just... oh god. Uh, you'll see what I mean later. But I tried. At least I'm posting this, right? Anyway, uh, so I wanted to draw Severa again because I need to draw her more often and just get a feel for how she looks and her facial features and whatnot. And I didn't like how it was turning out really, but I needed to just go through with it anyway, and that was a hard lesson to learn this time around. By the way, I did have to actually slow this video down quite a bit, kinda, because when I recorded it originally, my software seemed to speed it up, so it was the recording was a bit short. It should have been a little bit over 10 minutes, but it was actually 8 minutes. Don't know how that happened. I assume my recording somehow sped up the footage, but anyway, I decided to actually slow it down manually to make it feel more like real time. So this is not actually real time. It's a little bit slower than that, I think. Don't know how to be sure on that, but anyway, hope you enjoyed anyway. Yeah. I may actually post some things, I may be posting more often the next couple of weeks because I have a computer art class this semester, and my first assignment I have not completed yet because it's 4 themed paintings. They all share the same theme, and I've been trying to think of an idea, and I just came up with one a few days ago, and it was supposed to be due Wednesday, but I didn't get done, and nobody else in my class did either. So this weekend I'm going to try my best to get those done, and possibly also another video, if not all 4. And I may post that, or at least one of them, because they're all going to be kind of long videos, early next week or maybe later this weekend. I'll see. All depends. One of the paintings is actually a couple of characters that belong in my friend's book that she let me read last weekend, and I loved it. It was so good and well written and everything. I'd actually drawn her characters before, but after reading after reading the book, I had to redraw them, especially after drawing daily for several months now. I felt like I'd gotten better, and I wanted to test myself and see how it turned out. So a I'm using it as one of my assignments, one of my assignment painting things. So that video should be coming in soon. It'll be kind of a draw this again challenge, since I did indeed draw it again, kind of. Yeah. It seems I tend to get a bit philosophical. There we go. in my in my videos. So I was thinking that I'd actually talk about how my thought process for this video was that I wasn't going to enjoy the drawings at all because I would be in a time crunch and I wouldn't be able to make it so that I actually liked the outcomes. Well, the truth is that I kind of ignored that little motto, kind of a motto, that I've been trying to keep in the back of my head so I wouldn't freak out so hard about drawings anymore. The motto being that try not to freak out about drawing so much because it doesn't always have to turn out perfectly. And well, I actually tried doing this one time before. I'd gotten through part of the sketch for the 10 minutes section and I was hating it and I didn't want to keep going, so I deleted that and then tried again, but I didn't like the sketch either. So for the second time around, I just decided that I would just keep going. I mean, this is a time challenge and artists tend to need to take their time and not have to worry about deadlines and things. So I had to keep that in mind and just keep trying. So that's pretty much the main reason why this challenge was even a thing for me, anyway. I just needed to stop stressing out and just have a bit of fun with it. And once I realized that, I found that at least in the 10-minute section, I was having a little bit of a struggle trying to figure out what to do for this little sketch, because in 10 minutes I couldn't get into a lot of detail, but I did want to shade her a little bit, so I did a very minimalistic type of shading where I just took a skin color and shaded in the spots that there would be a bit of a darkness to try to give her a bit of color. She is a pretty pale character, even though I haven't really drawn her to be so in other videos, but kind of got somewhat close to her actual skin tone. Not exactly though. Yeah. I actually didn't get the eye color that close to what it's supposed to be either. It's supposed to be a really bright, unnatural blue. But, you know, time challenge. Couldn't really do that much. I tried really hard though. Really, really hard. I ended up putting a little bit of a pink blush on her, on the top of her cheek, as well as on the top of her shoulder. I don't think that really has much contrast with the skin color shading tone that I used, but it was a little bit of an experiment as well as a timed challenge. I like experimenting though. Challenging myself is usually pretty fun. I'm sleepy. And I'm running out of things to talk about. When I wanted to do this challenge, I was trying to figure out a good free timer that would show up on my computer so I wouldn't have to rely on my phone or something instead. I wanted it to be on the screen. I mean, something that would be present the entire time and something that would stay on top of whatever application I was using, you know, in front of, always visible. And surprisingly, it didn't take very long to find one. The one I'm using is right there in the bottom left of the screen, and I do not know how to pronounce its name, and I am not going to try. But yeah, it works pretty well. It's really simple and easy to use, And what threw me a little bit is if when you want to set the time, you literally can just type out minutes and seconds or hours and even days and dates, and it'll start counting down for you. It's wild. Oh, right there, I was trying to hit the Alt button, I think, to use the color picker, and my Start button is right beside the Alt button, so I kept hitting the Start button, and I was getting very frustrated, like, time is running out, I don't got time for this. Oh god, I was freaking out. And yeah, I was so worried about the 1 minute challenge, thinking this is not going to turn out good, I'm going to have a struggle, it's going to be bad. And of course I didn't like the first try, and my reflex is to hit Control Z, so I lost a few seconds of that. Oh boy. Yeah, and you can kinda see what I tried to do with the second attempt. Definitely could have been better, but it was only a minute, so I guess I did a decent job. Yeah, I had to write "oh boy" on there. I wrote my thoughts on the canvas, I guess, above each section. I didn't write one for 10 minutes while I was recording, but I did afterward. Uh, yeah, when the timer ran out for the 1 minute part, I couldn't stop myself from laughing, and I had to write that on the thing. Everything's a thing. And that is all I got on 10 seconds. Still kind of recognizable. There's still no I though, and I think I am about to write that on the thing. Because there's a lot of writing in this one apparently. Yep, there it goes. She has no I. Whoops. Oh well. I tried, and it definitely could have been worse. Anyway, the end. Thanks for watching. There should be links on the screen for you to click if you want, and there will be links in the description. Thanks for checking out the challenge, and have a nice day.